Good afternoon. I hope everyone's enjoyed the wonderful weather we've had here in North Carolina this weekend. I know I sure have. I'd like to introduce myself. My name is Susan Gray, and the purpose of this presentation is to introduce myself to my classmates. Hopefully, by the end of this presentation, you'll know a little more about me, perhaps my goals, my accomplishments, and just have a better understanding of who I am as a person. With that being said, I have to say I started my school career in somewhat non-traditional way. I was a 16-year-old dropout. At 18, went back to the local community college, earned my GED, went into the workforce right away. Was working with the textile mills, and as most of us in North Carolina know, as the textile jobs began to go overseas, they started closing their plants down, and I found myself being out of work. So I moved from the textile companies into North Carolina Department of Corrections as a correctional officer. Enjoyed a lucrative career with them. Um, but while I was with Department of Corrections, I found myself widowed at 36 with two small children, a 3-year-old and a 10-year-old. And it gave me a chance to sit down and reevaluate my career options. Um, Being a single mom, Department of Corrections just didn't seem like the safest, most secure career for me at that time. So I knew right away I would need to go back to school to be able to get the training I needed. So I went back to school at our local community college. I majored in medical office technology. I was there almost 2 years before I needed to leave classes to go back to work. Uh, as much as I enjoyed school, I needed to work full time. I had two children to support. So I kind of let that go. I um, went back into the workforce, was doing really well. I worked in customer service, um, worked with sales, um, and was making a lucrative living. In 2005, I remarried um, and was given the opportunity to be able to work only part-time and be able to go back to school. Well, by that time, I had discovered that I had a real love of English literature, English in general, and I wanted to go back into the community college system and teach English literature. To do that, I knew I would have to have a master's degree. So I began at the local community college working on an associate in arts degree. Um, Completed that. While I was at Halifax Community College, I earned my graduating GPA was a 3.89. I was asked to speak at the commencement ceremony as a student response. Did that, was nervous as a cat, but still felt honored to give the speech. Also, once I graduated, when I graduated with honors, of course. I had worked with student services as a peer tutor and as a peer mentor. I had been inducted into Phi Theta Kappa, and also Phi Theta Kappa had nominated me to receive the Coca-Cola Scholarship, which is a very prestigious scholarship that's offered to community college students. As well, I was one of the co-founders of a group we called Women of Excellence, which is a women's mentoring group. So I have to say I really accomplished a lot during my stay at the community college. I thrived and enjoyed every minute of it. So there was no question once I graduated that I was going to look to pursue that master's degree. So I contacted UNCG um, and actually enrolled in the Bachelor of Liberal Studies program with an emphasis in literature. So that brings us to where I am now. I've been here at UNC for approximately a year. I've done good. I've maintained a 3.0 average. Um, And it's been an experience. It's been quite a bit of a challenge, more of a challenge than I'd ever faced before. But it's been a great experience, I have to say. My goals for the future are to move ahead and finish the Bachelor of Liberal Studies program and then enter the master's program. Again, my ultimate goal is to go back and teach at the community college level. I would love to be able to do any type of adult education surrounding English or literature. Um, I have a lot of aspirations. I have seen no reason why I can't accomplish my goals. I guess for the first time in my life, there's a purpose, there's a goal, there's something I'm working toward that is accessible, something that I have enough confidence to realize that I can do this. I've proved this to myself. I know I can do it. It just takes persistence. So, in conclusion, I hope everyone has gotten a chance to understand and get to know me a little better. Um, I know I look forward to getting to know each and every one of you, and I'm very interested to find out what your individual goals are, where you've come, and where you're heading. Um, but in closing, I hope everyone has an awesome day and good luck with your presentations.